Let's start with the microwave. Today, it warms up your leftover pizza. But the first microwave wasn't created by a chef or a kitchen company. It was created completely by accident. During weapons testing. In the 1940s, engineers were experimenting with a military radar device, basically a massive machine blasting electromagnetic waves strong enough to track enemy aircraft. One day, a scientist named Percy Spencer walked a little too close to it, and the candy bar in his pocket suddenly melted into a puddle. That one weird moment led him to realize that the same waves used to detect bombers could also heat food. The first microwave oven was 6 feet tall, weighed hundreds of pounds, and had to be locked shut like a nuclear vault because it leaked radiation. Today, it's sitting on your countertop, pretending to be harmless.
Now let's talk about GPS. You use it to find Starbucks, but when the US military created it, they weren't trying to help you get coffee. They were trying to guide nuclear missiles. During the Cold War, hitting a target on the other side of the world wasn't just difficult, it was guesswork. So the military launched a network of satellites designed to pinpoint exact locations anywhere on Earth, even during a nuclear war. For decades, civilians were deliberately given a weakened version of GPS, so it couldn't be used against the US. It wasn't until the year 2000 that the full signal was finally released to the public. So yes, your phone's map app is literally Cold War missile technology dressed up as navigation. Drones. Cute little flying cameras today, but their ancestors were absolutely not cute. They were bombs with wings. The very first drones were created in World War I and World War II as aerial torpedoes, remote-controlled aircraft meant to fly into targets and explode. Later, during the Vietnam War and beyond, the US military refined drones into high-altitude reconnaissance machines, capable of spying on entire countries. Only after decades of secret development did the technology trickle down into civilian hands. So that drone filming your cousin's wedding, its great-grandfather was designed to flatten buildings. But nothing on this list is more shocking than the internet. We think of it as a fun, chaotic place filled with memes, videos, games, and arguments, but its original purpose was deadly serious. During the Cold War, the US government feared that a nuclear attack could wipe out all communications, so they built ARPANET, a decentralized network designed so that even if entire cities were destroyed, messages could still reroute through the surviving paths. It was built to survive Armageddon. Over time, it expanded, evolved, connected universities, then the public, and eventually transformed from nuclear-proof message system into the modern internet. So every meme you've ever laughed at technically exists because someone was preparing for doomsday. And finally, the Roomba. The adorable, bumbling, harmless little robot that cleans your floor? Yeah, its origin story is wild. The company that created it, iRobot, wasn't a consumer tech brand. It was a military robotics contractor. Before the Roomba ever existed, they built robots that crawled into war zones to detect landmines and dangerous explosives. The navigation system, the obstacle detection, the autonomous pathfinding, those were all battlefield technologies long before they rolled across living room carpets. So every time your Roomba bumps into a wall and tries again, just remember, its earliest ancestors were dodging explosives.
If you enjoyed this, I've got plenty more everyday mysteries to uncover. See you in the next one.